Hey, it's Big Game James McCarty, the sports director at Flag Family Media. We're here now with one of the linebackers of the Dragons, Jack Bungarden. And Jack, not the way you're going to want to start the conversation, but I think it's going to work itself out. With the exception of those two big plays you guys gave up last weekend, that first play defensively, that 53-yard touchdown, and then that kick return for a touchdown as well, technically special teams. But after those two plays, you guys played almost flawless defensively. What changed for you guys to be able to play another 29 minutes of really good ball after each of those big plays?
Well, obviously those were big mistakes, and we just knew that we had to turn it around and play loose. I think we were a little bit uptight, at least I was uptight, and we just had to let it go, play loose, and play our game that we know we can play.
And you guys were able to, late in the game, knowing you needed to come up with turnovers. There was a forced fumble. You recovered it. You were able to return it about 20, 25 yards. With about 3 minutes left in the game, you had Jake Betcher with a big interception as well. So defensively, did anything change for you guys, or what was kind of the feel out there for your 11 guys that just seemed as though you were ball hawks and you were able to come up with big plays when need be this past weekend?
Yeah, I mean, we just kept hammering away and stuck to what we normally do. And eventually something's going to pop. Adam made a great play, forced a fumble, and that was big for our offense too. And then Betcher had a great play. So we just need more of that, and we keep doing that. Stuff will fall our way.
You were at Augustana, a team that's receiving top 25 votes, and you don't want to talk the moral victories, but what are a couple of positives you could take away from that game that you saw and you went, okay, you know what, we can build on this to be successful the rest of the season?
So we had some good plays, and they played well and we played well, but they just had less mistakes than us. So we just have to clean up mistakes to win those big games.
And from those couple of mistakes you're talking about, what would you say you guys this week in practice worked on most to try and work through some of those things to help prevent those moving forward against a team like Northern State this weekend?
Just always staying locked in, mental discipline, just never messing up, just always thinking about what you're doing, and yeah, can't be any mistakes.
Looking forward to this game against Northern State this weekend, a Wolves squad that bested you guys last year, and I believe actually the last two meetings that you've had. What needs to happen defensively for you guys to be able to turn the tide and be able to come out with a W this go-around in this rivalry?
We're going to play really disciplined, and we're just going to stick to our game. Our coaches tell us all the time, just don't play what you're not. Just do your role, do your job, and everything will work out.
We know a lot of your guys are solidified in the lineup at this point, but there are a couple of guys that come in rotations. Is there somebody maybe who hasn't had a big stat line yet this year that we should be looking for this weekend against Northern State, or somebody that's going to come out of the woodworks that you go, man, you know, he's worked his tail off and it's time for it to shine on the field? Well,
I mean, the other linebackers that I played with have played really well so far, and they've all had good stats, and so I don't think that a lot of guys are too worried about that. It's just when it's their moment, it's their moment. It just, you never know when it's going to happen, but no one's trying to force anything.
Biggest key defensively for the victory on Saturday?
Discipline and just sticking to our game.
Perfect. Well, hey, thank you for coming to your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome. Big Game James McCarty with Flag Family Media. Have a great rest of your day.